Hey gamers, if you love chucking dice and hoping for the best, then you want to check out Purrfect Potions. Let's take a look at how this game plays. In this game, players are trying to have the most points in order to win the game, and they'll do that by completing various potions. At the beginning of their turn, they'll roll the moon die to determine where they will be able to work on potions. So in this case, I'd be able to work on these two, the top of which needs 3 2s, and the bottom of which needs any odd numbers. Then players would roll the 4 cat dice, and let's see, in this case, I did get a 2, which can go up there, and then I got a 1 and a 3, so those are good. This other one was a 6, that doesn't help me, so that would just pass to the next player. Then I would use the dice that are in the inventory, the dice pool. So I don't have 4. If you don't have at least 4 when that part of the game starts, then you will take dice off of other potions in order to have at least 4. So maybe I'll just take them off of those ones there. And so now I have 4 and I can roll them, still looking for the 2s and the odds. And unfortunately I got 2 6s and 2 4s, so nothing completed there. Then all of the cat dice would wipe off and again pass the next player, and I'd pass the dice pool as well, which they'll take the same kind of actions where they'll roll the moon die, roll the cat dice. In this case, they have 4 dice in their dice pool, so they won't take anything off, and then they'll just be trying to complete those potions. If a player completes a potion on their turn, they will score the points on that potion, and if it's not already on its quick side, it will flip over and that can be completed again later. If a potion that's already on its quick side is completed again, it does not flip again, it'll just stay like that. And players will keep going around the table until all of the different potions have been flipped over to their quick side, and that will end the game. You'll finish out that round, and whoever has the most points wins. So I do like sometimes just throwing dice and seeing what happens, and that's kind of what this game is. You don't get a choice in which potions you go for, that's a die roll, and then you're just kind of left up to the dice. There's very little wiggle room for trying to hope for the best when you have locked in numbers for most of the potions, so you can't really do a whole lot. I think the best one you can do is like the needs 3 and 2, then you can rearrange that a little bit, or like 4 of a kind. You could also maybe try for something, and then if you happen to roll 4 kind, do that instead. But otherwise, everything's kind of locked in on numbers for the most part, so it is really difficult to say that there's much strategy here at all. But sometimes, like I said, that's okay. I do think it's just fun and a little exciting sometimes to throw dice and say, oh, I'm doing so well, I'm so good at this game, that kind of thing. It can just be a really fun, light activity. The biggest issue I ran into with this game, although I was definitely having fun while I played it, was that it just can go on really long sometimes because, again, you just get to work on the potions for where that moon die rolls. So if you are rolling the same one over and over, it's actually really good for you as the player because you have a good opportunity to get points, because once they're on the quick side, you only need 1 die and you get 1 point. So you do have the opportunity to get a couple of points when you roll the same moon die over and over again. But you're not pushing to the end of the game because you're trying to flip over all of the potions in order to hit the end game trigger. So that can be a little bit frustrating if you are not rolling like a specific one and you just aren't able to work on those at all. Again, the game can go on a little bit too long for what it is. But again, it's really light, and that's kind of what there is to it, and it can be really fun just to throw dice and hope for the best. So if you do like that kind of style of game and don't mind if it goes on a little bit too long sometimes, then it might be right up your alley. And I have to say, it has absolutely adorable, gorgeous art, so that's definitely a bonus as well. But you can check out my full thoughts on the blog today to decide if this one's for you.